Yeah. Okay. All right, so there's 3 of us that are real fans.
Well, I was down because Burton,
Did
he
you
owns
see what I did here?
15% of the Bulls and 15% of the Sox. I called him. I won the Blackhawk ticket for the championship. This was a couple of years ago. And I'm sitting down in the first row.
All right. I think everyone is here who's going to be here.
That's it.
Please, you didn't.
You can see him hit the glass.
You have an agenda, and I gave you a packet too, so you got the numbers there. So you don't have to worry.
All right.
They're moving fast.
Good evening, Lynell.
You taking us to dinner
Whenever
tonight,
you're ready.
Supervisor?
No.
Oh, okay.
Where are we all?
But you're supposed to be.
You don't ask, you don't get. That's what I tell people.
Select few. I don't think you were, but I
They
was.
weren't. And they weren't as cool.
I don't think you were. I think I was.
Okay.
We'll be on
I think I had my moments, but you know.
Oh, I thought
You ready?
in 4 years.
Wow.
Okay. Good evening. Are you ready?
Yep.
Hello. Hi, everyone. I'd like to call our meeting for the October 2015 Town Board meeting for Shields Township to order. Shall we have a roll call, please?
Charles January,
Present.
Richard Garian, Cynthia Maloney,
Present.
Heather Kerr,
Present.
and William Brown.
Present.
Okay, thank you. Can we all please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, I just want to draw everyone's attention, since this is really important, to this sign here. The Shields Township sign has been temporarily altered just for the rest of the baseball season.
How do you type
And
it?
there's one other thing.
Oh, is that what those bags are?
Yeah.
Oh, you sneak.
There's just one other thing.
Oh, no.
No, we haven't really agreed on everything all the time, but I was hoping that we could agree on this. Can we?
I'm not wearing that.
Not wearing it? Okay, you want one? I got one for you.
That is
You
very,
want to you want to
Probably won't fit. It
it's
looks
going
like a
to
beanie
mess up
in
my hair.
No, I have 2 colors.
and it's
Blue, this one,
okay.
Linnell?
Yes, I will. If you know how.
The color is fine, I don't.
Do you
Can we
want,
please
do you want
get this
this
meeting going so I
one, or
can
do
go
you
home? I have
want?
so much stuff to do.
You pick.
I want.
See which
I
one.
think you should, I'll show you one other one I
See
like.
what Charles
Sheets
wants and
iron.
what Bill
Charles, do you
wants.
want one?
Sure, I'll take one.
You
Just
told me
Cubs.
you didn't care.
I knew that would get
It's
you
okay.
excited.
I'll wear it.
Here, I want,
Cynthia, that is so sweet. Nobody's ever given me a Cubs hat before.
now you want it.
Should take it. What the heck?
Thank you.
Maybe
Fancy
Noah
one.
would like it.
Very patriotic.
Finley would probably like it,
I got
actually.
you one here.
No doubt looks like a beanie on top of my
And,
head.
See how you look.
they don't
This is
all
the
match.
tagline.
No, I want a
Get
red
the
one.
tagline.
I don't
Oh, it
have
actually
the red
sort
one.
of fits.
Dun, dun.
That's a
I
big
like this
hat.
one.
Da,
You
da,
like
da,
this one
da.
better?
Which one
Leave
did
the
you
tags
tag
on, that's cool.
I don't care. So if you like, you're a great kind of guy, so, yeah.
It looks great.
Oh, that's
Cynthia,
great.
that's really sweet, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
And it's a fan favorite. And please put that in the minutes.
Okay, I know we're being a little silly, but I mean, this
Thank
is
you,
such a
Cynthia,
big
that's
deal.
Why
I think
not?
we have to
That's awesome.
acknowledge
I'm
the fact
excited.
that
I'm very excited.
our Cubs are in the playoffs.
That's great.
That's great.
All right, so now moving on
Now
to
that we've acknowledged
business.
that.
Now that we've gotten that out of the way.
I feel better now.
Let's, I'd like a motion, please, to approve our minutes from September 17th. Has anyone got any additions or corrections to the minutes?
I do. Linnell, you know where it says meeting called to order? Robert Gashgarian, can you change that to me? If you remember, I was appointed acting supervisor.
She wants everyone.
No.
You know, I
And his
saw
name is
that.
Richard. If we're going to keep in
You guys have
line
to
with
forgive
fan
me. I'm
favorites,
like a
I might as
little
well
crazy
point
right now.
out
Right, his name is Richard.
Richard.
Richard, and also he didn't call the meeting to order.
I did, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Whoever Richard was, or Robert
Okay,
was.
changed. It was
Thank you.
And it was on my notes, and I
Okay,
don't know
and,
why.
all right. I,
Really, I'm not upset.
does anyone else have any other
But
changes?
change it, Linnell, now.
Okay, let's not be so silly,
All right.
people.
Oh, who passed out Cubs hats?
right, anyone else have any changes, or I have one. Even though I wasn't here, I still want to make a change. Service area includes Shields, where we're talking down about the dial-a-ride. Hours of service are Monday through Friday, 5:45 to 6:30. That's the new service time for our new service. It's supposed to be beginning January 1st, but the county hasn't gotten their document to us to approve yet. I was hoping to pass it out at this meeting, but we don't have
So
it.
Monday
So that'll
through-
be next month.
Monday through Friday, 5:45 to 6:30.
Yes,
So what do you,
that's the new service. That's what's going to be new, the new service. And the age for seniors is changing under the new service from what our service is 65 and older, and the new service is 60 and older. So we're picking up 5 years on that, and a huge amount of space, so that's really
I
good.
didn't see anything else.
And I think that's all. Okay? All right, so do I have a motion then to approve the minutes as amended?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, next is the presentation of balances, cash on hand. We have a total right now of $1,664,064.44. There's $72,600 in the town fund. Our town fund max safe account has $576,900. Road and Bridge Fund has $2,312 in it, but the max safe Road and Bridge has $596,977 in it. GA has $7,743. Our HUD checking account has $61,5148, and that is a pass-through. That's all paid out in rent for HUD recipients. IMRF account has $7,433 in it. Phoenix Rising Foundation, as of 10/14, had $19,867, and our T-bills and CDs total $374,068. So the total is about $1,664,064. The next item on the agenda is a presentation by David Spriegel. David is our archivist. He's been working really hard. All these boxes that you see piled up, actually there are fewer of them this month than there were last month, because we have a volunteer coming in and helping us to shred these. He's gone through every file in our office and pulled out those things which could be destroyed, and petitioned for the state to approve that and receive that, and so here it is. So David has a little report.
Thank you. For those of you who have not met Trustee January, my name is David Spriegel. I hold a master's degree in Library and Information Science from the University of Illinois with unofficial research interests in archives and special collections, and I'm here tonight to explain my work, as Supervisor Maloney said, in completing a records management review of the Supervisor's Office. Last summer, I began work as a volunteer under her direction to review the township records and see what portion of the records could be destroyed after preparing the relevant paperwork for the local records commission operating out of the Secretary of State's office. This allowed the township to dispose of almost 58 cubic feet of records. In late August this year, after meeting with Supervisor Maloney, she asked me to continue the records management projects that I began as a volunteer. The main purpose of records management is threefold. The first is to increase usable office space and decrease congestion. The second is to increase staff time and productivity by removing non-current information from the office space. And the third is to decrease legal liability and to follow the official procedure to destroy public records as laid out in the Public Records Act. Since resuming these projects from August 31st, this time as a paid archivist, I've worked 81 hours and 50 minutes. After preparing an additional records disposal certificate for the township last year, you can now officially dispose of 41 cubic feet of records. in addition to records that you already have permission to destroy, and Cynthia indicated some of them you see in the white boxes behind you on the dais. During my time as a consultant from August 31st to October 14th, I completed several projects. The first was to inventory and organize the paper filing system in the township offices and to create a resulting master file inventory from this work. This took the majority of my time. It took about 63 hours. The second project was to design an internal filing system so that all electronic and paper documents can be labeled and tracked within the township offices. The total project time on this was about an hour and a half. The third project was to compose a written internal records management policy and disaster plan for the supervisor's office. The total project time was about an hour. The last project was to produce a standard template for labeling paper office files. In conclusion, I'd just like to express my thanks to the staff with which I've worked. These past weeks, they were cooperative and outgoing in accomplishing the review, and their cooperation allowed my work to be conducted in a friendly and collegial atmosphere. So, I very much enjoyed being at Shields Township as a consulting archivist, and thank you.
Thank you, David.
Thank you very much,
You're welcome.
David.
Thank you for your work.
Thank you. You're welcome.
You did a great job. Okay. Actually, though, we want to approve these bills. The next thing on the agenda is a motion to approve bills, and I think the town fund bill is incorrect.
No,
No? Because
what do you
I think
have?
I think,
it's on there.
no, David's bill, though, he texted me. David, do you want to address the bill issue?
Yes, in...
Because there's
His
a,
last?
it's less than what,
Yes, less.
it's actually less than what it's shown.
In going through and just double checking my figures, I submitted 2 invoices to the township. The first was September 17th. The initial total for that invoice was about $13.69.
$1369.40.
Yes.
Yeah.
After double checking those hours and recalculating, the total came to, I believe, $756.66, and minus the 500 that has already been dispersed, I calculate the total for that invoice in September to be only $256.66.
And then what is the October
And then
invoice?
the October invoice is $880.
Oh,
I would appreciate if you could have your business manager please double check those figures.
So instead of 1369.40, it's 1136.66. So that's going to change our total a little bit.
what?
11,
So just have to, from the 1749.
yeah, I think the difference is what?
I don't think Common Core would approve of the way we're doing it.
You're right.
Full disclosure, my background is in liberal arts.
Okay,
It's really-
612.74.
So it's so we have to reduce the total by 612.74.
I am not
Okay.
doing that.
Okay, so let's, thank you, David.
Okay,
Thank
anything
you
else?
very much.
Any
No,
questions? Thank you.
thank you.
So we're going to take the 41,
So the outstanding town fund expenses,
$40,397.50.
$397.50.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay,
On top of this.
yes. All right, so I would like, please, a motion to approve the bills, the expenses
Just going to show it to you.
for the town fund in the amount of $40,397.50.
So moved. Second.
Thank you. So it's been moved and seconded. Roll call, please.
I
Bill
did.
and
Charles.
Charles seconded it.
Okay, January,
Aye.
Brown,
Aye.
Kerr,
Aye.
Maloney.
Aye. Okay, I'd like a motion, please, to approve the road and bridge expenses in the amount of $8,743.66.
So moved.
Thank you. Second?
Second.
Moved by January, seconded by Brown.
Got a question though.
Okay, sure.
Are we paying those bills out now regularly?
Actually, this month, I'll address that. This month, most of the bills we got showed that they did receive a check last month. Unlike the previous about 3 months where they showed a balance is still due. So I think that things might be
Caught up.
getting caught up, yeah. It's really much easier to look at the bills when they're all right.
Okay. Does that answer the question?
No, we're good.
Okay.
We can only pay what we get when we get it, you know.
Okay.
So we're
I
on
think,
it.
What
So,
the trouble was, though, I think, is that I think the checks were approved and maybe just not mailed right away. Because
no.
we approved it the third Thursday, and then they didn't receive them until the 10th of the following month.
Well, I'm not sure, but I wouldn't say that. I know we always mail everything the same day that I sign everything. So I don't know what happened, but anyway, things are caught up now, and thank you for the question, and we're,
Good job.
thank you. And so the
Yeah.
road, do we have a motion? We have a motion,
We have a motion,
and we need a roll call. I think we had a second
we have a second. yes.
by Brown, and we need a roll call, please, for the road and bridge expenses.
Kerr,
Aye.
Brown,
Aye.
January.
Aye.
Maloney.
Aye. Okay, then, please, for general assistance, I'd like a motion to approve our general assistance expenses this month for $514.46.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, moved by Brown, seconded by Kerr.
No. No.
We
Don't
eliminated
make
a couple
them.
people. We have a couple new people coming in.
No.
So, okay, so, roll call?
Kerr,
Aye.
Brown,
Aye.
Maloney,
Aye.
January.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. All right, public comment. Does anyone like to make a comment in the audience? Okay then, township reports. Trustee Kerr, I think, has some things.
Just one, the paper drive is in full force up at Lake Bluff Elementary, collecting diapers, paper towels, and toilet paper. And we will have it all here at the township on Tuesday, because I will be enlisting my children as volunteers as well to get all of this stuff in here. So hopefully it will all be put away before the next meeting. Remember last year, it was
Yeah.
all across the back wall. So
We
it's
have
going
more
really
space now
well.
since David completed.
And
his-
thanks to David, yes, we may not have to add, we have more space. So it'll greatly benefit the food pantry. Hopefully, since it'll be here Tuesday, the following days we'll
Yeah,
have,
Wednesday,
they'll have
Thursday.
access, the Wednesday, Thursday, we'll have access to it, which will be really good.
It'll last for a while.
It'll
though.
last for a long time.
Is
And I
it-
know, Cynthia, you and I have also talked about working with the high school again on the canned food drive, correct?
Yes,
For
we
December.
are reaching out,
Okay,
and we'll see how
Good.
that works.
awesome.
Okay, anything
Thank you.
else?
No.
Any other trustees have anything to say? Okay, Highway Commissioner, the report, please.
Well, we received bids for the paving project, and after discussing it with the attorney, we're going to go ahead and award it to Peter Baker and Son Company, and the amount is variable. We had budgeted about $300,000 for it. We made a list that was 1.5 times as much as we thought we'd get done, and the bids came in very good, and so I can either cut the job off at 300, or we can extend it with more money from the reserves, but I'd need the board to approve a transfer, which we could probably do next month.
Yep.
And then do the whole about $400,000 for the stuff. The bid's 431, but there's one block on there we're not going to do, so it should be around 400.
Is there anywhere where people can see what the schedule is, or what blocks are actually going to be
I
done?
can give you an idea what they are.
That'd be great.
We're going to do Burris from Waukegan to Green, Safford from Waukegan to Green, Smith from Northern Avenue to the easterly, I'm sorry, not from Northern Avenue, from Birch to the easterly terminus. The easterly terminus, easterly end. Basil from Northern Avenue to the easterly end. Thorn Tree from North Avenue, I'm sorry, from Washington to Rockland. We may do Jenkinson from Birch to the east end. Quasi from Birch to the east end.
People on Quasi are going to be happy.
I'm sorry.
Thrilled.
West end. Foster from Bayonne to Quasi. And Plaister from Bayonne to Waukegan Road.
That's a lot.
And the one we're not going to do is Glendale, because I now finally have the county agreeing that it's not in the road district.
Good. So it's a,
North Chicago has to pay that,
um,
which has been an oversight for 15 or 20 years.
well, good work then.
So, I think next month we'll just approve that, and I'll give them the go-ahead to do the whole job, if that sounds reasonable to everyone.
Okay.
Is this cold press? What kind
No,
of stuff?
this is grinding, and then binder, fabric, and surface. 2 lifts with new asphalt. It should be a job that lasts a long time.
Are you gonna put that down before it gets too cold?
That's the idea. That's why I want to get them started right away.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's great.
A lot of other stuff too, but I'm tired of talking.
Okay. Assessor, do you have a report? Do you want a hat? A Cubs hat? Okay. We have one for you too. Here you go. And I just want to say that no taxpayer dollars were spent on these hats. These are your Christmas presents from me, and you're welcome.
I would have expected a dinner. But it's okay.
And, yeah, no, I don't think that they exceed an amount that you would have to make a report to the Secretary of State. But anyway, they're cool. So, okay, so I'm glad we're all properly outfitted
I'm
now.
surprised you could find them.
I went to 3 different stores, and they don't match, because I wanted them all to match, but I couldn't get enough of them in one design. I know, you think so. It's unique. It's got the bear on it. So, okay, all right, so for me, I have a few things, just a couple things to say. I missed you guys last month. The senior health fair at Rosalind Franklin was really awesome. It was very useful. It was actually held at Foss Park District in North Chicago. Rosalind Franklin sent out lots and lots of people, podiatry, behavioral health specialists, pharmacy people, people to check cholesterol and blood sugar, which we all should have actually checked, right? Because you never know. And anyway, it was a really great event, and it enabled us to connect with a lot of care providers at Rosalind Franklin. There's some wrong information in the minutes from last month. It was correct as of last month, but these things have changed, so I just want to correct. I want to remind you, first of all, Swalco's having their Recycle-Rama thing. It is on the 17th. From 8 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. in Libertyville. And then they're also doing something in Lake Forest at the recycling center in Lake Forest. I think it's the 28th. You can check our Facebook and check our website for information about any of these events. But I just wanted to let you know that the poverty simulation has been canceled for now. They're going to reschedule probably in the spring. They had some logistic problems and couldn't do it. So that was going to be on the 17th at Rosalind Franklin. I just want you to know that it's not actually going to happen. Otherwise, yes, we are having a senior issues. It's going to focus mainly on financial and legal issues for care providers and families of seniors and seniors themselves who have questions. We're doing a little mini-series. There have been a lot of questions directed to the township about how to better care for seniors and what assets are available in the community. So we do have some volunteers that are coming in on the 17th of November. No, I'm sorry, the 27th of October. It's a little different than the 17th of November. The 27th of October, here at the Township. You, again, please check our Facebook page or our website for more details on that if you're interested. And otherwise, I just thank everyone for all their work, and
Thank you, Cynthia.
I appreciate it. Go Cubs. Do I have a motion for adjournment, or does anyone, is there any further business?
I move we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, thank y'all.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Thanks, Cynthia. Thank you for the hat. That's awesome.
Isn't it cool?
No, that was really nice.
Very sweet.
I think it's appropriate. I think we should all be on the same team.
I like it.
I want your hat now. I'm messing with you.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, Mr.
Well,
Icarus,
don't
can I
forget
have
to
your
sign.
business card before he takes off?
Yeah, I'll,
We need a real
Rich
librarian
missed
in
his
North
hat.
Chicago.
We'll have to get that to him somehow.
Do you want to give it to me?
No,
Okay.
I actually will give it to him.